Before the world knew his name, Tim Cook was just a boy growing up in Robertsdale, Alabama, quiet, focused, and disciplined. While others chased attention, Tim chased precision. He was the son of a shipyard worker and a pharmacy employee, raised on Southern values of hard work and humility. He wasn't loud, but he was observant. In college, Cook majored in industrial engineering, learning how systems, not personalities, made companies strong. After earning his MBA at Duke, he began his career at IBM, where he built a reputation for efficiency. He didn't invent products, he optimized them. He understood logistics, supply chains, and the beauty of order. But the corporate world bored him. It rewarded noise over results. Deep down, Tim knew he was meant to lead differently, not through charisma, but through calm mastery. That mindset would soon make him the hidden force behind the world's most profitable company. In 1998, Apple was struggling. Sales were down, morale was broken, and Steve Jobs needed a miracle. He called Tim Cook. At the time, Cook worked at Compaq, a stable, thriving company. Everyone told him leaving would be career suicide. But something about Jobs' vision struck him. Cook later said, "My gut said, go with Apple, and I never run away from my gut." He joined as Senior Vice President of Worldwide Operations and did what no one else could. He rebuilt Apple's supply chain from the ground up. He closed factories, outsourced production to efficient partners, and reduced inventory from months to days. His methodical brilliance turned chaos into clarity. While Jobs dreamed the product, Cook made sure it arrived in your hands. Within 3 years, Apple was profitable again. Behind every iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, there was a man who never raised his voice, yet changed everything. When Steve Jobs became ill, the world wondered who could possibly replace him. The answer was already in the boardroom. Cook wasn't flashy, but his leadership inspired loyalty. Employees described him as disciplined, detail-obsessed, and fair. In 2011, when Jobs resigned, Cook became Apple's CEO. Critics doubted him. They called him too boring, too safe. Yet under his guidance, Apple's market value skyrocketed from $350 billion to over $3 trillion. He expanded Apple's reach into services, iCloud, Apple Pay, and Apple Music, transforming it from a hardware company into an ecosystem. He also prioritized sustainability and human rights in Apple's supply chain, quietly changing the corporate world's conscience. While Jobs was lightning, Cook was gravity, the force holding everything together. He proved that you don't need to shout to make history. You just need results. Tim Cook redefined what it means to be a billionaire. His leadership created more wealth than any CEO in tech history. But he's known for his modesty. He still lives in a simple home, donates heavily to charities, and values privacy. Inside Apple, Cook's genius lies in predictability. Every process, every product launch, every supply route is meticulously timed. Under him, Apple became the first company in history to cross the $3 trillion valuation mark. Yet he rarely takes credit. He once said, "You can focus on things you control, or you can lose sleep over those you can't." That quiet wisdom became Apple's rhythm, a blend of creativity and precision. Cook's true genius isn't invention, it's optimization. He turned innovation into a repeatable process. He made Apple unstoppable. Tim Cook's story teaches a timeless truth. You don't need to be loud to lead. Lesson 1. Silence builds focus. Clarity outperforms chaos. Lesson 2. Efficiency is innovation in disguise. Lesson 3. Systems scale dreams. Build structure before spotlight. Lesson 4. Be the person who delivers, not the one who demands. Lesson 5. Leadership is consistency multiplied by humility. Cook may not be the visionary Steve Jobs was, but he's the reason Apple endures. The company became more profitable, more sustainable, and more global, under the calmest man in Silicon Valley. He once said, "We don't want to be the biggest company. We just want to be the best." And in doing so, he became the unknown billionaire behind every iPhone, proving that true power often whispers.